Good morning, Jackie. I'm in my lounge room this morning because it's pissing down with rain and I'm not walking down to the gym to get wet this morning. So I am in my kitchen lounge area. My husband has just gotten up and he is trying to be quiet in the kitchen. He just said he just got out of the shower and he goes, "Should I come out there like this?" I said, "Don't be stupid." Wouldn't that be a shock? All right, we have Tabata Max this morning. So I have two sets of weights. I've got a set of 7 kilos and a set of 5 kilos. So the heavy ones are for when I'm doing leg stuff and the lighter ones are when it's upper body. If you don't have two sets, then just stay with one and just maybe do faster reps than what I'm doing when you're doing something with like legs. We're going to work 1 minute on with a 10-second window to change over, and we've got 20 different exercises, so we've got to get a move on today. The workout will take about 24 minutes, and he's about to start the coffee machine. Start it now. So it's going to make a rumbling noise. All right, so I'm not going to go through every single exercise, but we're pretty much going to go legs, upper body, legs, upper body, legs, upper body. So you get a little rest in between. And what else? We might just want to warm up our bodies a little bit. So let's just step on back. Can you see anything? Oh, you can see this thing here. That's no good. Let me get that out of the way so you can't see that. All right, I'll lift that up a little bit so you can't see the couch. Okay. All right, so we just need to warm up. So just do some high knees, get the blood pumping a little bit. Some arm circles forward, some squats. Hip openers. Righto. So I'm going to start with my heaviest weights into a race starter position. So race starter is a little bit tricky to get into position. Your back foot is cocked, okay, so your back heel's off. Weight's mainly in your back foot and your front leg is long and straight. And you're just going to drag the weight down and then stand up and squeeze. So imagine you're touching a wall behind you with your butt. We're going to have to share the minute on both sides. Are we ready? Right. So we're going to do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the second side. So cock the back foot, put weight in the back foot. Now you can just have one weight if you wish. Okay, drag it down, stand up. So nice, long, straight front leg. Okay, it can't bend at any stage. So you want to feel in the high hamstring. Right, you got 10 seconds here, then you're going to switch sides. Tummies in tight, push your bum back. 3, 2, 1, switch. So I'm going to be a little bit quieter this morning because the kids are still asleep. And my husband's probably laughing at me in the kitchen. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, get rid of those. We've got an upper body one now. So this one is a lateral raise, so out to the side and then an upright. So keep the height the same on both sides. Imagine you've got airbags blowing up under your armpits. That's it. Avoid just throwing them up into the air. Slowly up, slowly down. Now, if you're starting to get quite tired and you're finding you're throwing them up, take a little rest, put them down quickly, shake your arms out, come back to me. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Right, put that down. Right, we have a squat press. So I'm going to grab one weight, elbows under the weight, just going to squat down and then press the weight above my head. Keeping your knees pushing out. Tummies in tight, weights back in the heels. So it's like a Chinese wash house in here tonight, or this morning. I've got all the washing on lines just over there. I've got folded up washing 1 metre from the camera on the couch. It has been raining since about, what time? About, I don't know, what time did it start raining yesterday? About 4 o'clock-ish? No, maybe about 5. 15 seconds. Oh, the shoulders. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Okay, we're going to do a single row. We're going to do the whole side for one time. So pick up your weight, extend your back leg, put weight in the front leg, and you're just going to row. Now if your weight feels way too light, just lock 2 weights on top of one another. Okay? Tummy's in tight, and you're taking the weight from your knee, your front leg, to back hip. Imagine your shoulders, well not imagine, just make it happen. Shoulders and hips face the ground. Getting rid of one weight. Tummy's lifted, 20 seconds on the clock. It's kind of like starting a lawnmower. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Right, other side. Whew. Starting to get hot. All right, other side, belly in tight. Leaning forward, stepping back. Let's go. So as many as you can with a double weight, and then drop it down. So we retract the working shoulder blade over to the other side. You could do this kneeling on something. Some people like to also come down onto their elbow. I prefer to make a tripod out of that front arm, so my arm's locked, the elbow's straight. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, picking up heavy weights. We have a curtsy. We'll take 1 foot behind and then press. Take 1 foot behind and then press. So 1 shoulder press as you step to the side. Now if your weights are too heavy, take out the press. Really fold into one another. Okay, the knees collapse around each other. This is a big one. We've got 20 seconds to go. 8 seconds. Okay, upper body, biceps. So we're going to curl it up, press it up, come back down. Woo. Curl, press. Now I'm going to use this time to get my heart rate down. So slowly breathing out, slowly breathing in. Which means I can't talk to you. I need to get my breath back. We've got legs coming up after this. I need to get it back down. Now if you're struggling with the press due to sore shoulders or something wrong with your shoulder, take that part out, just bicep curl. 15 seconds remains. Keep going, girls. That's it. 8 seconds. Can you hear the crunching of my husband's toast? Okay, side lunges. Okay, we're going to lean to the side. Into a side lunge. Push off that foot. Okay, we're going to do 30 seconds on one side. So push off that foot to come back to the middle. Reach down with your weight. Now if you want to make this harder, push the weight in the air on the way back in. Oh, that's too heavy. My arms are sore. 8 seconds and swapping sides. Right, changing sides. Push off. Propel yourself back up. So add a little bit of plyometric power. 5 seconds. Right, down on the ground. We have an overhead extension with the tricep. Bend. I want you to thrust your hips in the air, weights above your head. You drop it over with straight arms and then crack your elbows. So straight arms first, touch the ground, bend your elbows. Squeeze your glutes and sink your guts down to your spine. So on the straight arms, you use your lats under your arms. On the cracked elbows, doing triceps. Sink guts down, squeeze your glutes. I don't know what's coming up. I can't get ready. Are we getting off the ground? Or are we staying? What are we doing? Okay, we're staying where we are. We're doing a hip thrust on the single side. Let's go. So one leg over the other. Weight it if you can, or get rid of your weight. And we're just going to hip thrust. Keep going there. I'm reading my notes. I think we ought to do both sides before we switch. Oh. Oh. Feel the burn. Get rid of the weight if it's getting too much, or just have little rests. What's the time? 3, 2, 1. Right, switch legs. Cross the other one over. Now you might find that one side doesn't feel as good as the other, so that's your weaker side. That's just the butt muscle that doesn't play the game or doesn't do as much as the other side. So whenever we do the double thrust with 2 feet on the ground, you've got to squeeze the weaker side. the most and think about it doing the work rather than the other side. Set your belly down. We go into a side plank after this one. So side plank, hold, and if you can, have your weight on your hip, making yourself a little bit heavier. "15 seconds. Jeez Louise. Get rid of that. Okay, I'm going to my lighter weight. Hold it on your hip. Come up into a side plank. So on your elbow, one foot in front of the other or one on top of the other, and just lift and hold this position. With the weight or without, up to you. Oh, better hold on to it. You're gonna lose it. Oh no, there we go. Oh, nearly lost it again. Okay, right. Hold the position. Hold it for as long as you can with the weight on. I need to see what's coming up. Right, switching sides. That wasn't very smart, was it? Up we come. Keep your hips high. We're going to have a little break after this, mainly because I don't know what's next and I can't see it. Okay, little break. Grab yourself a quick drink. What have I written here? Oh, I know what I've written. Okay. So this next exercise, lock your lightest weight if you can into the crook of your knee, okay? And you're going to lift your leg up and pulse it into the air, okay? We're going to do that position. Are we ready? Sometimes I don't understand my own notes. The hell? Okay, leg up. Right, your belly is lifted and you're just pushing your thigh up into the air. Nice and gently, really squeeze your foot to your bum so the weight stays secured behind the crook of your knee. Whew, I'm sweating. We have a new movement coming up after this. It's a half Turkish get up. It's an ab exercise. I'll explain when we get there. Oh, hamstrings starting to scream. If you can't do it any longer, drop the weight, keep going. Belly lifted, don't drop it. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, okay, get rid of that one. Okay, flipping over onto our backs. We have arm in the air and a bent leg, the same as the arm in the air. Okay, you're simply going to use your abs to help you get up and then thrust into the air. Then come back down. Same side. Abs to help you get up, come up to elbows, into hands, and then lay back down. So come up through your elbow. Now if you just want to stay here and that's hard enough for you, then stay here. Don't worry about the top bit. We haven't done this move before, so it might take a little bit for you to get used to it. Make sure you're coming up into your elbow, okay? And if your weight's too heavy, get rid of it. 5 seconds. Right, we're rolling over, doing the hip thrust, the hip extension on the other side. So put the weight in the crook of the other knee, leg up. Let's go. Lift it up and down. So we're working our glutes and our hamstrings of the leg that's got the weight. Tummy is up. Try not to sink over into this hip of the supporting leg. We have Turkish get up on the other side after this. Oh, starting to get burnies. 24 seconds to go. Stay strong. "15 seconds. We can do it. Sugar. 5 seconds. Drop it down. Okay, flip over. Turkish get up, other side. Oh my God, my pants are dirty from my weights. I had to use my boot camp supply of weights this morning because they're in my car, and these ones are dirty. Uh-oh, I don't know what's coming up. Oh, what's next? Ooh. Russian twist. Up you come. Holding your weight here, and we're just going to twist side to side. You can do this with or without your weight. Sink your belly down to your spine. Right, we're going to stay here for the next move. I've mixed up the end. We're going to stay here for lower leg raises because we're on the floor already. And then we're going to get up for 3 lots of legs to finish the workout off. Stay strong. 20 seconds on the clock. Lift your legs if you can handle it at the end. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Right, lay on your back. Arms over your head. Now you can do this with a weight or without. Your hands could be behind your backside if you wish, or here, or right back here. And we're lifting your legs up and lowering down. Now if you've got quite a weak core and you can't do this, put your hands behind your back, okay, and bend your legs. Or try doing it with single legs. Now the higher you go with your legs, the easier it is. And a little bit lower is harder. We're nearly done. 3 exercises to go. Keep pushing. Right, up we get. We have lunges with a press, alternating our legs. So lunge back, press into the air. So lunge, press, lunge, press. Take the press out if your weights are too heavy, or take the weights out if you're unstable in your lunge. Making sure your front knee is not in, it's out. Oh, sweaty mess. All the tiles are wet in here, making it slippery. Oh my God, 20 seconds to go. That's forever. We have clean and flex to finish off today. Use your heaviest weight. You're staying on one side. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Last one. Let's go. Flip it up. So just one side. Use your legs. Legs, torso, arm. You're flicking the weight directly over your head. Oh, 1 minute's a long time, Cherie. If you really can't do it any longer on that shoulder, swap now. Make sure you're bending your knees. Okay, it's not just a hip hinge. Bend your legs. Find power in your quads. We've got to do this all once more. We've got this. It's the final exercise. 10-second rest. 5, 4, 3. Let's go. Last time. Tuesday Tabata max coming to an end very soon. 20 different exercises alternating from legs to upper body to core to now cardio and full body. 8 seconds and switch sides. 4, 3, 2, switch. Last 30 seconds. We did it. Look at my pants. They're filthy. Oh my God. I need a towel. Let me warm myself. How we doing? How'd you go with that, girls? Oh, a little bit hard. Right, I've got one last minute planned for the day, just to finish it off. It's a lower leg raise with your weight overhead if you can. If you're not strong enough in the tummy, then hands under your tailbone. You got 1 minute in this position, working your abs, lower abdominals. Remember, get rid of the weight if you can't quite get the right technique. Okay, starting in 5 seconds. This is it. The final part of Tabata max. Let's go. So my arms are going to start in the hardest position, and as I get tired, I'll bring them in. Oopsie days, that was the rest phase, but you'll be right. What's an extra 10 seconds? So our brain is in that lower pocket area of our bellies. It is contracting to lift the legs, relaxing to lower down. Do as many as you can, and then discard your weight if you need, or just take your weight over your head. Okay, it's easier at eye level. We must be halfway. I reckon 30 seconds to go. Stay strong. It's the final bit. Don't let your mind dictate what you're going to do. Come on, push. 15 seconds, maybe. Oh, I was way off. That's the end. Thank God I was off. Righty-ho. I need to wipe this floor. It's got sweat everywhere. Oh, I don't know about you girls, but last Tuesday, I was sore for like 4 or 5 days, eh? So sore. Oh, hopefully we get the same sensation from today's workout. Hope you enjoyed it and got a good sweat on with all the rain that's outside. Hopefully you're getting rain where you live. And that's it. I'll be back again today at 9 o'clock for Pilates. I haven't yet changed the time slot of that. It's been a pretty hectic week, but I'll get on to changing that before next week. All right, thanks Jackie for waking up and joining me, and anyone doing it back in replay. Make sure you comment, let us know what you thought about 20 different exercises. Was it too difficult to move from one to the other? Let us know. All right, have a fabulous day. Bye.